Trinity Connection TV, the people's choice for hot topics.
I would like to take this time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. Those who are new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button for further info and updates. As you can see, people, we're going to be talking about your neighborhood gangster is not the boss. And people, I'm going to tell you the reason why we say your neighborhood gangster is not the boss. Anyone with true intelligence will know that the neighborhood gangster is just a puppet moved by the strings from the puppet master. The puppet master is the boss, which people call the big fish, the man that stands behind the curtains of society and makes the moves, or actually put the moves in place. The neighborhood gangster, people will say, oh, he's the boss and he run things. No, he run things to a limit. He run the little petty small things in the community. He may be running that. But when it comes to the big moves in the country and doing certain things to keep the big fish in place, that's why we say he's not the boss. Because if somebody is controlling you, you can't consider yourself a boss. Certain things your neighborhood gangster would not do unless it's authorized by the big fish. And it's sad to see that the big fish normally gets away with everything, because the big fish keeps his hand clean by not getting himself associated with the gangsters of your community. He just calls the shots, stay behind the curtains. So even sometimes your own community gangster do not even know how the big fish looks. The man is calling the shots, but they never seen him. Cause it's like a pyramid. There's the big fish, there's other lieutenants below, and it comes down, and then it gets to your neighborhood gangster. So your neighborhood gangster is getting a message from someone higher than him, and the big fish is higher than that. So he don't even know who's the big fish. He just know, or he may just know the name, but may not know the image to it. And the big fish normally gets away because he keeps his hand clean, but only using his mind and saying, listen, I want this to get done, this to get done. And the big fish is the one that has all the money to endorse and to pay people to do certain things. So you may see the gangster in your neighborhood making certain moves, and you'll be like, why you even make that move? Is because the big fish tells them what to do. The neighborhood gangster is just keeping his little crew in check when you see him do certain things in the community. And I ain't talking about certain things to help the community. Most likely there's be doing certain things to actually damage. Some gangsters in the country actually tries to keep the community a certain way, a certain level, while the ones that don't care and the ones that all about the money just let things run haywire. So this is why I try to tell these youths in the country, we're trying to show you that you're looking up to somebody that may not be the image you want to be. Because when you put yourself in that shoes now, always remember this, the puppet master move the strings. Don't think you can get into a certain position and do what you want. As soon as you start to do what you want and you ain't listening to the puppet master, guess what? They put you on the menu, you on the chopping block, so that they can get someone else that could follow the instructions better. So don't fool yourself and think, oh, this neighborhood gangster, he's the man and he's this and he's... It's just foolishness. is not true. He's not making big moves. And if you think he's the boss of himself, he's not making any money. When the puppet master is moving them, they make a certain amount of money. And that's why you could see certain people in the country will have big chains, nice cars, and you'll be like, yo, where are they getting this from? They don't work. They're putting in a different type of work. They have a different type of job. They're working for the puppet master, and the puppet master is paying them so long as they keep in check and does exactly what he tells them to do. And there's many people in the country know that the big fish is behind everything, and the big fishes could be a part of parliament, could be a part of the government, could be the big fish is high up there. He may be a man that you will be like, why he even doing these things? But the big fish benefits from each of the community, sucking the community dry by making moves to help himself. He's getting rich off of the youths going out there and just taking each other life, and this because it's a lot, and it's not only one big fish in the whole country, and it's many of them. So it's like a fight. Each of these big fishes putting people in place to protect what is their royalties and what is for them. So they're going to tell the little small gangster in the neighborhood, I need to fix this over here. Go and handle our stories in the next community. Go do this. Get this person out the way. Da-da-da. That's to protect their jewels, protect their riches, protect their money, but even to protect themselves. The big fish use you as a pawn, use you as a puppet, moving you around. And when you think you use the man and this, you're not the man. You are just another puppet being moved by the puppet master, which is the big fish. And guess what? Some of these big fishes, the same government and police know, but they're not going to mess with them because they are so high up in power and have so much connections to lawyers, judges, and all these different things that is a battle they don't want to put themselves in too. But guess what? They will take down the puppet. They would not, some of them, they won't even go to the puppet master because of the strength of the puppet master. The puppet master had to completely take himself from behind the curtains and come to the forefront for the police and them to deal with him. So long as he's behind the curtains, he's safe. Tell them that's why they stay behind the curtains, so nobody know the image of them. They could be driving right past you in Port of Spain, right past you in Arima, right past you anyway in Trinidad and Tobago, and you don't even know because the big fish keep a low profile. No one knows what he's up to because he keep it that way. And if you feel that his identity is being pushed out there, he will do anything to prevent that. Even if you have to take out people, he will put people in place for that. The puppet master.
Thanks for tuning in with Trini Connection TV. Like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button for further info and updates.